Hey girl, hey. So today I'm going to be showing y'all two different ways that I wrap my head wrap. So I'm going to start with the first one, which I call the cinnamon roll, and basically I'm just moving my hair out of the way, just trying to make sure it's back. And these are two ways that you can wrap your head if your hair is more flat. The other two video that I did a while ago was more so for those people that kind of got a puff at the top or something like that. This is for those flatter hairstyles. So I start and I wrap it. I get it around the back real good, and then I just kind of hold it like I was grabbing a ponytail or something. And then I just go on to twist, and then I twist some more, and then I twist a little bit more, and I keep going until I get a little bit less than halfway down. And then once it's tight, I start to wrap. It naturally is going to wrap the direction that I twisted in. See, if I go the opposite direction, it just gets stiff. It's not really doing what I want it to do. So it'll kind of happen naturally for you when you do this method, and it'll twist the same direction that you wrapped it. So as you start to kind of make your curl, your first little loop for the cinnamon roll, you go around, and you just keep twisting. You'll see where the wrap kind of tried to come out a little bit, but I just kind of tucked it under and made sure that every piece is where I wanted it to be, being very patient, not getting frustrated, which I know we tend to do sometimes when we're trying to wrap our heads, but just kind of going slow and making sure that I do it right the first time. Now with this little piece in the front, I knew when I brought the other piece around it was going to be able to tuck under, so I just waited until I got to that part and let it do it on its own naturally. So then once I got to the end, I kept wrapping the little bitty pieces, and I kind of get a little bit tighter right there at the end, and it tucks in. Now one thing I will say is when you are wearing the cinnamon roll, oh, my earring fell out, y'all. Hold on, let me put that back in. When you when you are wearing the cinnamon roll, which is my unofficial name for it, you don't want to have it looking like a cupcake sitting on top of your head, and the twist and wrap method is the best way that I've found to not create that weird unicorn look. So yeah, that's how we do that one. If sometimes I have to put pins in it to make sure that it's more secure, but with box braids, that's just not something that I'm really gonna do, because I don't want to put pins in the box braids and end up snagging them. So yeah. And sometimes I'll just put pins in it and pin it down to my hair, make sure that it doesn't move and that it's secure all day. And there we go. Hey y'all, look at that smile. She cute or whatever. Okay. Show them, sis. Show them. All right, now let's get into this next one. Okay, so now we're going to use this pretty fuchsia color, and we're going to do what I call the Jennifer Lewis, and I'm calling it the Jennifer Lewis because she wore this style quite a bit, kind of in the beginning seasons of Blackish. I'm not sure if she still does now or not, but I remember seeing her wear these a lot in those earlier seasons. So y'all gonna see me kind of have a little bit of difficulty with this one, and I could have edited out, but I wanted to let you guys see it and let you guys understand, like, it does not happen perfectly the first time every time. Honestly, most times you're probably gonna have to start over. It's just the nature of the beast. Just be patient and go with it. So this one, I go to the back. Like, I get my wrap started in the back, and from the beginning of that, you could already see that front was not right. My hands, I couldn't get them together, and as y'all can see, it's just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why I was having such a hard time with this, but you're gonna see me actually continue to attempt this wrap a few more times. So then I did my little stocking trick. Y'all remember we was little girls, you used to have to put the stockings on, and used to have to like kind of scrunch them up and put them over your foot. That's kind of the method I came up with, and I was like, well, that's not working. Let me try the ponytail hold again, and then it was like, no, that's not really working either, sis. Like, I'm telling y'all, it does not always work out perfectly. So patience. And then I start dropping stuff. It was just a lot going on. I should have just left it like that. I was looking a little Princess Jasmine-ish, in the land of Agrabah. or whatever. So yeah, I just had to keep trying with this one. It just wasn't working out because with my box braids, it was like it was sliding on my braids. It didn't have like the contour of my head to kind of grasp onto, for lack of a better word. So I tried the stocking scrunch again, and it worked that time. And I tied it kind of like how you would just tie a shoelace. Baby, sis was mad. You see how tight how tight I was pulling that thing. Oh my gosh. So I was pulling it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we getting somewhere. Cool. Let me go ahead and start the 2-strand twist. That's basically what I'm doing here. And then I realized one side is way longer than the other. So of course I have to start over again, which is fine. Sis was mad though. She's slanging everything. Her scarf, eyes rolling. I'm telling y'all, just because I wear these wraps does not mean that I get it done right every time. So I try again, and let's see how it comes out. Okay, so this time we coming in hot. Doo, 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 doo. No, I'm just playing. So this time I ended up tying it like a shoestring, you know, kind of how you will go under the loop or whatever. Unfortunately, one part of the scarf is blocking that part where you can see it very well, but we all know how to do that at least. So then I pulled it tight to make sure it was secure on my head, and then I felt that little flappy part right there, so I kind of tucked it into the twist that I was beginning to form, and I just began to make my 2-strand twist. So you just go like you take both sides of the scarf and you wrap them around each other. This is actually, if you don't know how to do a 2-strand twist, this would be a perfect time to try without, you know, having to do it on your head and it come out wrong and all that stuff. This is the perfect time to practice. So I just continue to twist all the way down until I can't twist anymore. As we can see, one side is longer than the other, but that's okay. It wasn't enough to make a difference, so I just kept twisting down. And then here comes the easy part. You just wrap it right across your forehead. That's so simple. Just pull it on around and you get to the back, and then I just lifted up that little pocket right there between my head and the scarf, and I just shoved the rest of the scarf in there real easily like that. And it actually is more secure than what you would think, because we did that knot at the beginning, you know, like how you would tie a shoe or whatever. So at this point, I'm just trying to see how I want it placed. You know, where do I want the 2-strand twist to sit? Where do I want the beginning of the wrap to sit? All those things like that. I'm trying to make sure that I look as cute, as hard as I work to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I end up liking it, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to pull this back a little bit. So I ended up adjusting it back so I can feel cute and good. And I hope this tutorial helps y'all. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.